I'm at MCC because it's 30 minutes away from my house.
I wanted to go to a Christian college, and I had battled with coming to a Christian college for years, and MCC had come up several times, and I really felt that I could come here and I could learn a lot about my faith through coming here, and sure enough, I have learned a lot about my faith.
Well, in the end, I want to be a teacher, and I can come to MCC, get my Bachelor of Arts in Bible, and then go to Atlantic Baptist University and use that, and they will continue with my education degree, and in the end I'll be a teacher with a Bible basis.
Well, it was cheap. It was a good way to learn how to be out on my own, and I wanted to learn more about the God that I serve.
To get married. Actually, I want to learn more about my faith. I just got a fiance out of it.
I chose MCC because it was inexpensive, for one, and I want to be a minister, and this is the quickest, best avenue that I had.
It was the cheapest college out of all the ones I was thinking about going to.
Well, I came specifically to Prince Edward Island to come to MCC, and I'm glad I did.
Because he was better than the others.
It was the closest Bible college to my home. Even though I'm living in a dorm, it's still nice to be close.
It was the only Christian school in the island, and I just wanted to dig deeper into God's Word and draw closer to Him.
I finished high school, and I was lazy, and I didn't want to go to university, so I figured, oh, let's go to MCC.
I like the small classes and how everybody gets along, and it's like a least stressful environment for school.
The community that you get with all the students, it's good.
I like the community, really. Like, there's a whole bunch of great people here, and you can just all hang out and do things together, stuff like that.
I like the tangents we'll go on where you learn a lot of stuff, like practical stuff, but also there's always people to procrastinate with.
I think the small class size and the professors' abilities to answer many of our questions, and also the class discussions.
Small classes and lots of off-topic discussions that are really educational.
Well, considering that I'm kind of one of those people who just loves to be around people, I like the people, because I find that it's these people who have shown their faithfulness to God that have helped me to, in my faith, grow to want to serve God even more in my life.
The people. I like the small class sizes. Mostly I like the people. Nobody's the same. We're like a cartoon.
A lot of freedom.
I like being finished with classes early in the day. We play ball hockey every Thursday, and one time I shot the ball and it hit one of the professors in the crotch.
When Robbie hid inside Daryl's closet when Daryl was out doing something, and then when he came back, Robbie went out and Daryl pretty much had a heart attack.
John taking a picture of me and turning it into a video. It was quite funny.
All the comments that James makes about Ben.
The favorite memory is probably driving with the boys in Charlottetown. Well, they, like me, feel like God's really watching over us when I'm behind the wheel.
Robbie sneak attacked a girl, and you could hear the screams all over the building.
My favorite memory is the Romans class last semester. It was just, I learned so much from that. It was just great.
Classes are always fun and entertaining.
Winning a lot of foosball games and winning the Christmas Parade Best Music Band. Yes.
Yes, yeah, it is, especially when you have 3 jobs and you're going to school full time. Yeah, it's very hard work.
Yes, very hard work.
Yes.
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 Yeah, it is really hard work.
Yes, very hard work.
Yeah, it's really hard work. If you're not prepared to come here, you're not prepared to learn at all. So it's really hard.
Some classes are harder than others. It's hard work if you don't enjoy what you're doing, but I find that if you want to come here, you're going to enjoy it. So it's not as hard as you could make it.
Not if you do your work and get it done on time, it's not. If you leave it to last minute, it's going to be hard work.
It's hard, but I think it's mostly due to how I'm managing my time. I'm spending more time playing games than I'm doing work.
It can be really, really difficult work, and it can be so hard to really stay genuine in what you believe and to stay grounded in what really matters, and that's your spiritual growth. Man, God has really brought me to a certain place over these last 4 years, and I've really not only grown in my faith, but I've really grown in my knowledge of what it is that I'm called to believe. The work is totally worth it. I am just completely excited to actually go out and take what I've learned in these 4 years and to actually do something with it, you know?
It sure is worth it.
I think the work will be worth it in the end.
Oh yes, definitely worth it.
It is worth it.
In the end, it is. For what you're doing, the purpose, it's a good purpose. It's definitely worth it.
Definitely.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's worth it. You learn a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it, what you're learning.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
Yes, it is worth it. It's a good experience.
Take control of the atmosphere. Take me far away from here.
Are there weapons involved?
Yes.
What kind of weapons we talking about? I'm feeling Chuck, but
blunted objects.
Only blunt objects?
No
I would say
shit.
Chuck. Chuck's
Norris.
definitely got the upper hand with blunt objects.
Chuck Norris, because he does those TV ads for exercise machines.
There's no question about this. Chuck Norris.
Why?
Just Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Any reasons?
It's Chuck Norris.
Now, if there's ammunition involved, though, Rambo just wastes a ton of ammunition, and Chuck's not really into wasting ammunition.
He's not really an efficient guy, is he?
No, he's really not. So, but yeah, I would say Chuck Norris.
A sound roundhouse kick from Chuck Norris would probably kill John Rambo. So I'll have to go with Chuck Norris.
I'm gonna have to say Chuck Norris, hands down. He's just, the roundhouse kick is everything.
In a hand-to-hand, definitely Chuck Norris.
I think they both lose because they kill each other in the end.
Mutual destruction. Nice.
Chuck Norris is just an amazing figure. Rambo, he doesn't really,
I'm sorry,
you know.
he is an amazing figure or he has an amazing figure?
He has an amazing figure. Very much like myself.
That is a tough question. Rambo has the whole, last fighting, awesome, don't know what he's saying approach. But Chuck Norris has a fist coming out of his beard, so I'm gonna have to go with Chuck Norris.
Neither. I win. I always win.
I'd have to go with Rambo because he's got that ingenuity and initiative, and I think he'd take him.
But you give them each give them a weapon, fire some bullets. Yeah, Rambo's all over that. And bow and arrow, Rambo would kill because he can do amazing things with a bow and arrow, like unbelievable. So.
Better lost than to lose myself in you.